This video is designed to help you start a car rental business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a car rental business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful car rental business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Your target audience will determine a lot about your car rental brand image, and how you want to market your services. The usual target audiences for car rental businesses are tourists, business travelers, people seeking long-term rentals, loaner cars for car dealerships. The best way to get a good idea of who your ideal target audience could be, is by looking at your location and the market demand for your business in your area. Business plan. Before anything, coming up with a good plan is key. Nothing can go forward without a foolproof plan. Planning allows you to explore business ideas, the pros and cons, and the unknowns that you will come across. It will also help your future investors and partners. You will need to think about the startup and ongoing costs of running a car rental. These include money allocated for a fleet of vehicles, fees you will charge per rental, financial projections for the next couple of years, an office space, rent and office equipment, such as computers, high-speed internet, printers, etc., salaries for employees, incorporation fees, vehicle maintenance, marketing plan, registration and license. Now that you have a plan in place, the next step is to establish a legal business entity. You have to register your business with your state or city. The registration process may differ from country to country. The registration process usually involves the filing of appropriate forms, and the payment of a nominal fee. Going for a business structure, such as LLC, prevents you from being liable if your auto rental business runs into legal issues. There are many other business structures you can opt for, such as corporations and DBAs. Be sure to obtain all necessary permits and licenses. Failure to do so could result in fines, or a complete shutdown of your business. Your state or city would have specific local licensing requirements and permits for car rental businesses. Get yourself acquainted with a business attorney to help you with the ropes of applying for permits. Fleet insurance. Obtaining fleet insurance is beneficial, in that it protects your business in case of a financial loss. The fleet insurance protects your fleet in the event of any physical damage. There is no set amount of cars needed to qualify for fleet insurance, depending solely on the insurance provider. Finances. Owning a vehicle rental business means your expenses will be complicated and sky-high, so you must get your finances in order. Rental contract. This is essential for all car rental businesses. It is an agreement made between the auto rental company and the client. All clients are required to sign this agreement before obtaining the rental. This contract will help avoid legal disputes that may arise, and both parties are safe. Have a clear set of terms and conditions, and what the client can expect from your service. To make sure that your contract is sound, run it by a legal professional who has experience in handling legalities pertaining to vehicle rental businesses. Building your team. Now that you have everything set up, you just need a team of professionals to help you run the business. From receptionists to customer service personnel, to accountants running the numbers, and mechanics, you will require a myriad of personnel to run the operations. Apart from hiring the right employees for your business, you also need to reflect on your duties as a responsible employer. Things to consider would be workers' compensation and unemployment contracts. Software and website. How frequently your customers keep returning depends on how your service is, and how efficient your website and mobile app are. An easy-to-use, quick reservation process, paired with attentive customer service, can increase customer satisfaction. Investing in a good web developer to design a website representing your brand and services is imperative to retaining your client base and ushering in new business. Your website should include all the information about the car rental business required by a potential customer, as well as social media accounts that are directed to the website. Once you have established a functioning auto rental website and rental software, the next step is to look to international travel network sites where you can upload your entire fleet inventory and garner an international client base. Digital marketing. In today's day and age, everything is digital, therefore using the digital platform to push your business forward is a great approach. Social media is the best tool to use when promoting your business. Many social media apps like Instagram and Facebook come with business options that allow you to manage a business account and make promotions with ease. Running social media ad campaigns and coming up with collaborations and special offers for customers can also help in garnering a wider customer base. SEO, search engine optimization, is also crucial in helping your business rise above your competitors. SEO allows your website to show up on top in search results. This can be achieved by analyzing trends and using keywords in weekly blog articles that will push your brand forward. The next part of the video is not specific to a car rental business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the car rental business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful car rental business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these two extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses, and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a car rental business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free car rental business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.